Students, welcome back to Bishop Academy online classes. Today we have to get discussed over the psychology and injuries in sports. First of all, it becomes essential for us to take a sight over the definition of physiology, the scientific study of human body and its system is considered as physiology. Sport physiology is the study of exercise effect on the functions and structure of the body. Now you have to know most important thing related to physiology and injuries. The most important thing is accident or injury can occur to anyone, anywhere and at any time, which could not be checked. Second, injuries are common and frequent in a sport irrespective of physical fitness. Means to say, those persons which are physically fit could not make it clear that there is no chance of accident for them in sports. Third, it is impossible to anticipate the time and place of accident. And fourth, you have to come to know about sports medicine. This sport medicine is the branch of medicine which deals with first aid, treatment, curing, prevention, diagnosis and rehabilitation of injuries caused in sports, and that's why it become essential for all athletes and the person get involved in physical education must know about sports medicine. Now the next topic is physiological factors determining component of physical fitness are first strength, second speed, third endurance, fourth flexibility and overall coordination between entire these four factors which come to be known as coordination. Next you have to know about physiological differences in human, especially in males and females. First of all, we have to get considered over the characteristics of males. So first point of males is males grow in height up to the age of 20 to 22 years. On the other hand, female growth lasted up to 20 years. Second, males are generally taller. On the other hand, females are generally shorter than males. Third, males are generally heavier, having more weight. On the other hand, females are generally lighter, or you can say light in weight. You could observe entire these things within your family, among your brothers and sisters. You could easily trace out these things. Along with it, next point is males have bigger and broader shoulders. On the other hand, female have a larger abdominal cavity and pelvis. Next, the males center of gravity is at height from the earth's surface due to their long legs. On the other hand, in females, the center of gravity is in lower position due to larger torso. So they have better balance because as per the principle of stability and balance lowers the center of gravity provided more balance. That's why female have better balance than males. Next point is fat could only be deposited in abdominal region of males, while in female the fat can be deposited in adipose tissues which could be found in hip, thigh and even in breast. Next, in males RBC dense bones and red muscle fibers are found predominantly, and due to it the males are best in strength. On the other hand, in female there is enormous WBC, hollow and elastic bones and white muscle fibers in abundant. That's why the female are best in flexibility and immunity. Next, you have to know about the physiological factors determining speed. Among them, the very first thing is explosive strength or aerobic capability, not aerobic, anaerobic capability. So, the capability of the person to perform the activity without taking the breath. If it is higher, then the person could achieve maximum speed. Second is muscles composition. If the person have fast twitch muscle fibers, or which come to be known as white fibers, then the speed is higher, and if there are slow stitch muscle fiber or red fiber, then the flexibility may be little, or not, speed may be less. Next, that is mobility of nervous system or neuromuscular response. If the nerve cell responds quickly, then the speed could be maximum. If a person down with the spinal cord related injuries, then the speed could be 0. And if the person perform warming up exercises or psychological warming up, then the speed of the person could be remarkable. Next, that is biochemical reserve and metabolic power, in which we have to get considered over ATP, that is amino triphosphate, which stores energy within human body. As much ATP formed within the body, that much speed could be obtained, and due to it there is absence of oxygen depth, or there is very little oxygen depth could be found within human body. Without energy, the work could not be done. Next point is flexibility. Flexibility also important for obtaining speed, as the most fast moving creature on the earth is cheetah, and the cheetah have a lot of flexibility, due to which cheetah could move fastly. On the other hand, if we see the trees or plants, they have a little or absence of flexibility, that's why they never move. Next, you have to know about the physiological factors determining flexibility. Among them, for flexibility, the very first point which determine is joint structure. You know about various type of joints like immovable joints, slightly movable joints and freely movable joints. If the joint is even in freely movable joints, pivot joint have more flexibility than that of gliding or hinge joint. Second term is age and gender. It also affect the flexibility. In childhood, the person have more flexibility, and even in olden age, the person have more flexibility. But in youth, that is from age of 35 to 60, the person have less flexibility. Next, connecting tissues. These are ligaments and tendons. If ligaments and tendons have elasticities, then the flexibility could be maximum. Next, that is stretching ability of muscles. If the muscles have a lot of stretchability, then the flexibility could also be maximum. Next, muscles bulk. If there are a lot of muscles and having expansion capability, then the flexibility could be maximum. Next, proprioceptors. These are the tiny nerve cells which could perform their best duty in spreading messages and responsible for neuromuscular coordination. Next, that is past injuries. These injuries created various type of musculoskeletal problems which curtailed flexibility. And the last, body temperature. If the body temperature is high, then flexibility could be maximum. That's why the person could perform better in summer rather than winter. Next topic, you have to know about the physiological factors determining speed. Among them, the very first is muscle composition. In muscle composition, it depends whether the you can say muscles have a lot of red muscle fiber or white muscle fiber. If there are a lot of red muscle fiber, then certainly the strength could be maximum. Second, muscle size. Larger muscles be capable of providing more strength, as in human body, psoas muscles provided more strength than that of small other muscles like hamstring or anything else. Next, intensity or nerve impulses. So, if the neuromuscular coordination is better, then better strength could be achieved. Next, body weight. Body weight is also essential for obtaining strength, as it provide potential energy to the persons and also provide maximum momentum. Next, muscles covering sarcolemma. Sarcolemma are the bundles in which muscle fibers could be found, and if the person get involved in continuous physical activities, then this thickness of sarcolemma increase and it provide more support to the muscle fibers, and that's why the person obtain maximum strength. Next, muscles contractions. It is the capability of muscles contraction which provide strength. As much muscles could be contract, so much the person have strength. Next, adequate energy. If the store of ATP is maximum in human body, then the person could show maximum speed, not speed, strength. Next, age. With the increasing in age, the capability of, you can say, strength of a person also increase. A person of 20 year of age is stronger than the child of 10 year of age, and less strength than the person having 50 year of age. Next, gender. If we take a sight over gender, then we find males are stronger than female. And next, myoglobin. It is the factor which provide strength to human body. If there is a maximum number of myoglobin in body, then it also helps in providing strength. Thank you, dear students, for studying entire these things. You have to now read your books to understand the text very clearly, and if still you have some confusion related to any of the topic of these slides, you could ask them in comment of Google Classroom. Thank you.